So good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So in this webinar, in today's session, we are going to explore how Google Maps integration can be done within Zoho Creator using the widgets feature in Zoho Creator. Okay, so this particular feature has a lot of real world business use cases, like for example, let's say your field service team can track their technician locations, optimize the routes in real time, or let's say a business into like the fleet businesses or logistics or delivery businesses, they'll be able to visualize order distribution and improve their dispatch efficiency, like that. And also, like your sales team can map their leads and customers geographically for better territory planning. And then for your internal operations as well, you can use this particular Google Maps integration within Zoho Creator, for example, like for your asset tracking, site management. So these are some real life use cases which we have implemented for multiple of our clients, which you can also get to know in this session. So today's focus is going to be on how widgets give you the flexibility to go beyond standard capabilities of Zoho Creator. Okay, so to start the session, I am Raghu. I am the Vice President here at Office Subtech. So today I have with me our senior developer, Sudar Oli. Sudar has hands-on experience building advanced Zoho Creator solutions and has worked extensively on integrating third-party services like Google Maps to solve real-world business challenges. So she'll be walking you through how you can integrate or like connect Google Maps within Zoho Creator using the widgets feature. So once again, thank you for joining the session today. Now I'll leave the stage to Sudar to explain and show you guys how this particular functionality works within Zoho Creator and how you can make use of the same. Yeah, thank you. So over to you, Sudar. Please take over and
Yeah, thanks.
share. Yeah. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we will look into the Google Map integration in Zoho Creator Widgets. So this is Sudarvali from Subtech. So I'm excited to walk you through some really practically today. So nowadays we have struggled to visualize the delivery data, figure it out the trucks, which is addresses covered, and how to plan most efficient route. So this is how built exactly for you. So now this is the agenda of today's topic. We will start with the basic. What is Zoho Creator widget actually and how it works? So then we will move into the business use cases. One problem around delivery tracking, and I will show you how exactly widgets solve it. So we will through the technical architecture and the actual features, plotting, filtering, and route generations. And after that, we'll walk you through the Google Map API setup, and we will replicate yourself, and we will give you a live demo also. So now we look into the what is Zoho widget. So Zoho widget is essentially a mini application built using a standard HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It runs inside our app pages just like native component, but it has a full power web applications. So that means call external APIs, render mapping, show chats, and do anything regular web page can do. So think of it like this. A Zoho Creator gives you the data, platform, and widgets, gives you a complete freedom to build a custom UI on top of it. Now, widget is a map of three key parts. So first thing is widget files. It includes the HTML, CSS, JS are built in together into a single zip file. So along with the plugin manifest JSON. So this is the manifest is very important in Zoho. What external domains your widget is allowed to talk. So this is called the content security policy, which is the CSP, and it will cover through the setup steps. So now we will move into the second, which is a Zoho Creator SDK. And if your widget is loaded into the Zoho Creator, you use the SDK communicate with apps data, which is key function is zoho.creator.api. dot get all records. So this is the main function. We will integrate both Zoho Creator and Google Maps. So this let you pull the delivery records directly from Zoho Creator report, which includes the fields like addresses, truck numbers, date, everything you need to power the map. So third one is the Google Map API. You load the Google Map JavaScript API in your own API key with places and directions enabled. So this gives you the map capabilities, geocoding addresses, dropping pins, drawing routes, and everything. So this is the main points of Zoho widgets and Zoho Creator. So now we move into the business use cases. So how this should be working on the business side. So imagine if you have a delivery options like multiple trucks on the road every day. It includes the dozens of deliveries. Uh, in Zoho Creator, every delivery is logged as a record. It has a custom addresses, a truck numbers, a date, and timestamp. So now here is the problem. When you look at the data in the standard Zoho report, it's just a list of rows, but you cannot visualize it. You cannot see which part of the city has most set deliveries. You cannot see the two trucks are covering same area, and you cannot see the efficient route at the elegance. So this is the real operational blind spot. It includes the wastage of times, which drivers take insufficient routes, and managers have no idea to when the data and where the data will be stored and where it goes like that. So this is the main solutions we have building today for you, which is a map-based tracking dashboard. So inside the Zoho Creator, you can see every delivery as a pin on the map, filtered by truck or date and generate routes, turning raw data into something actionable. So this is the main problem and the solution, which is a map-based filter. We will get into for you. So then widget architecture and data flow. Let's how widget actually built. So the file structure is simple, which is a plugin manifest JSON HTML called widget file, widget.html. Then the optional translation is end.json for location. So you zip up this file and upload them into the Zoho creator setting, which is a widget. So that's it. Now, with what is the data flow and how information move into the map. When the widget loads, it calls first zoho.creator.init, so which is the first initialization of the Zoho Creator SDK connection. Then it gets all the records to fetch delivery data from the report. Because some apps have hundreds of records, then fetch the paginator. It pulls 200 records per page and loops into data and retrieve like that. So each record comes back with the fields you care about: the delivery address, date, truck number, and the customer name. Once we have the address, we pass them the Google Geocoder API. Geocoding converts a text addresses like we can take a sample data like 123 Main Street, Orlando into the latitude and longitude coordinate, because what Google Map needs to drop a pin. So that geocoded coordinator then becomes a marker on the map. So the full flow is Zoho data, then it get into the widget, then the geocode, then mapping. So then plotting delivery address on the map, how we can plot the delivery address in the map from Zoho Creator. So every delivery addresses gets geocode and plotted as a pin, but not all pins looks the same. Each truck gets its own color. If you have multiple trucks, like 1 to 3 trucks mix, you will immediately see the 3 different color clustered on the map. So this makes it incredibly easy to see territory overlap or a gap of clans. So you can filter delivery by today, this week, and custom range. When you change the filter means it map refreshes and show how the relevant pin works like. So when you click on any pin, any info window pop-ups showing the customer name, the delivery date and time. And here is a really full useful details. The pin contains the direct link to Zoho creator record. So if the dispatcher sees something wrong, they can click through and edit the record without ever leaving the workflow. So two technical detail work the highlight of who built themselves. First, we can add 100 milliseconds delay between the geocoding requesters, and API has some limits and a request simultaneously. So you will get some errors. The standard delays keep everything smooth. Second, the map auto fits the bound. After all the pins plotted, the map zooms and centers itself to fit all visible pins on screen. You never have to manually zoom. So this is the way the plotting deliveries on the map and the pin, and how our map auto fetch the records from Zoho Creator and pin it to the maps work like this. So this is the plotting delivery address on the map from Zoho Creator. So this is the date and truck filtering logic. When you opens the widget means it shows the default today dates. So this is the first step. Then all records fetch from the Zoho in the background. Then two filters are applied simultaneously, date filter and truck filter. So the date filter compares the delivery date field from each record against the selected date range using the user's local time zone. So this is important. If you are in Florida and if the server is different time zone, you want the dates to match what dispatcher actually sees on their calendar. Then the truck filter let you either show all truck once and narrow down which dispatcher only manages one truck doesn't need to see everyone's delivery. Once the filter is applied, the widget checks any matching deliveries. If yes means it passes the each address to the geocoder. If geocoder returns a valid latitude and longitude, the pin is placed on the map and the truck assigned color. If geocoding fail means the record is simply skipped. Finally, the map fits is bound to all the plotted pin and each pin clickable to show info window and link back to the record. So this is the overall flow of the how widget can get the data from the Zoho creator and plot into the map, and how the routes and their delivery addresses are located. So then we will move into the Google Map API setup. So now first you can get your API key, which is from the Google Cloud Console. So then we can get the API key. Then we have the CSP domain that should be at googlemapapi.com and get a gstatic.com to script SRC and style SRC, image SRC to connect the plugin manifest.json. So first of all, you can get API and the CSP domain. Then this two will be integrated with the widget. In the widget file, we have that style, image, connect SRC. These are the files. Then upload into the widget file, which is the zip file. Then plugin manifest.json will be added. Then you can add it to the Zoho creator setting widget. Then the widget component will work. So this is the integration between the Google Maps and the Zoho creator. So now we will move into the live demo session. So this is the Zoho creator widget application. This should use the lots of delivery addresses, which includes the date, end time, start date, truck number, and the projected units. If you have low capacity means you should enter that. If you submit this means it goes to the booking records like this. Then it should plot on the map. So you can see this how the maps should plotting will be pinned on the maps. So this is the difference between the colors truck 1, truck 2 and truck 3. And if you choose any one truck means it generates a truck route like this. You can choose a particular truck and click a generate route means it generates a route and it shows the total stops, distances and estimated time also. Then you can manually search the routes also, like Newark and for example we take the Newark and Newark. So then we click find route means it shows the like this. So it also shows the how many times and how many distance it will show. Then we can add new stock also. So in between that we can add any places means, then find route means it also shows the how many time it takes to reach from here Newark to Hoboken and Hoboken to Newark. So then this is the calendar view which takes the in which time and which who are the customer names details will be loaded here. So this is the truck. You have number of truck means it shows and save here. So this is the sales rep, which is the who are if you have admin means that should be click here. So this is the full demo flow of the how Zoho creator widget that integrated with Google Map API and how the Google Map API that fetch the data from creator and pin a plot on it. So we will see the demo. So yeah, Raghu.
Yeah. So yeah. Thank you so much, Sudhir.
Yeah.
For the session today. It was very valuable and it was very insightful. So I hope this gives a clear understanding of how Google Maps integration using widgets can significantly enhance your Zoho creator applications and open new possibilities for your business workflows. So yeah, thank you all for your time and participation. If you have any questions or would like to explore any of these solutions for your organizations, just reach out to us. Our website is www.officehubtech.com, or else, as you can see on the screen, you can reach out to us on the email ID or call us on the toll-free number. We can set up a call with you and we can help you out accordingly. Thank you all so much for your time. Thank you, Sudhir, once again for the wonderful session and wonderful insights that you shared with us. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you.